has been the godfather of Florida Studio Theater Improv for about a decade, I believe, close to that. Will also is an internationally renowned teacher and performer, not only here at FST and Sarasota and Florida, but around the country, in Canada, Europe. He's been teaching and performing in Israel, South America, and has grown quite a legion of fans globally. And obviously they've all gone extremely well, those performances, because these countries still have strong diplomatic ties with the United States, so it's all been good. But tonight, he is also going to enlighten us with his brilliant stand-up comedy, which is his next new career on top of the big improv. And so, without further ado, Mr. Will Luera.
Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you, everyone here at the Meadows, for having me here. Again, my name is Will. And yes, I am mostly an improviser, at least I have been for the last 26 years or so. But I started to dabble in stand-up, and here I am today. So thank you very much for having me here. God, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and go right at it. How about that impeachment? No, I'm just kidding. No. We are not going there. No, we're not going to talk about that today. All right, this is going to be a safe space, no politics, I swear, in this set. We are going to have some fun, though. But I'll say this is my first time here at the Meadows. I'm very happy to be here. Or, as I like to call it, the original Lakewood Ranch. Right? Before that Lakewood Ranch came about, there was the Meadows. Okay, now they're starting to steal all our thunder, but don't worry, I think you will have yours. In a few years, you'll have nice lakefront property, I think, or nice waterfront property, right? As the water keeps going up. But, you know, I'm not going to say, but I don't want to talk about climate change. This is a safe space, all right? We're not going to talk about anything controversial. Besides, it's hard to really believe about in climate change right now when we have this weather. Now, this morning at 7:20 in the morning, this is not a joke, at 7:20 in the morning, I checked that was the lowest that I saw on my weather. It was 37 degrees at 7:20 a.m. And this is not a joke. At the same exact time in Juneau, Alaska, it was 34 degrees. And that's truth. That is truth. Of course, you know, we had the 30-degree rebound, and they kind of just had like a 3-degree rebound, right? But but yeah, it was pretty cold this morning, and all I could think of is, this is not why I moved here. This is not all I have. I have a box of winter clothes. I have a box of winter clothes that's like 5 scarves and 3 sweaters. Like, this is it. This is my winter clothes, and it's only supposed to last a week, right? But this cold, this was frigid. This was frigid, and when I posted this online, I posted this picture of like the Sarasota weather versus Juneau weather, right? And then all of my northern friends are making fun of me. And they're like, oh, well, guess what? It's 12 degrees here just outside of Chicago, right? Oh, it's -2 here in Minnesota, right? But you choose to live there. Like, you choose to live in the Arctic, right? I chose to live here where those numbers are supposed to be flipped, right? That 37 is supposed to be a 73. That being said, you know, I don't mind. It's nice to be reminded every now and then of the cold weather. It's nice to have a season, even if it lasts for like 36 hours, right? I know that I had a lot of fun. The good thing is that in a little bit, maybe in a couple of days, we'll switch that heater right back onto the AC, get that AC going. Everybody's like, yes. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. Has anyone had their AC break down and have to live through that torture? I've had that happen twice now in my 5 years here, right? And then like your whole like family starts to go cannibalistic, right? Like even I've never seen my 7-year-old look at me so angry as when I was on hold trying to get the AC guy on. I mean, she was pretty angry, but the AC and just AC in general is something that really gives me hope, all right? Because I'm like, there was a time, and I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of like the original settlers or whatever, I don't know what you call them, the inhabitants, resident citizens of Sarasota. Like, have you ever seen those pictures where they're wearing like the black coats and the top hat, and like they're standing on Lido Key like this, and it is hot, They're in their full dress, right? But then this is pre-AC. And this is when you just had one suit, and that's it. Like, you sweated through that, you put it out to dry, you put it back on, right? So that's pre-AC. I know. That's the way it was back then. But AC eventually came along. I don't know if you guys know this. The original AC, this is true, was just a slab of ice, and they would have people fanning air over the ice. And that was the original AC, right? Then eventually like real AC came on, right? And like that for me, like what a sign of development, right? And then eventually we keep going into further to the future. Airplanes. I mean, aren't airplanes just, again, an amazing thing, this flying device that could take you anywhere in the world in just a matter of hours, right? And now you could do anything. Airplanes used to be my relaxation time. I don't know if anyone used to do this. Like, it used to be my unplugging time. I'm like, that's it. You can't find me for a few hours. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna take a nap, right? I'm gonna snack on airplane food. I'm gonna do all the things I can't do on the ground, right? But now they've got you, right? Because you have Wi-Fi anywhere. You can't let go, right? You're always tethered to the ground. Okay, they have movies to keep you up the whole time, right? So now even escaping your day-to-day life isn't even possible on airplanes. But I'm still, even despite that, I am still excited about the future, right? The whole idea of self-driving cars, right? Everybody's like, no, I want to drive my own car. No, I can't wait. I personally, I can't wait. Part of the reason why, and I'll be honest, my oldest daughter is 10 years old, right? Ford has promised that by 2024, they're gonna have driverless vehicles on the road, all right? That's 4 years from now. My daughter doesn't drive for 6 years from now. So my hope is that I don't have to go through the pain of having to teach my daughter how to drive, and that hopefully just Siri or Alexa or whoever else helps to guide my daughter through the roads. And I don't want to. I'm a pretty hands-on father, right? I've been on all of these things, but the teaching how to drive is one thing that I'm a little nervous about. So that's another thing I'm excited about the future. But here's one thing I am not excited about. And this is where I think inventors have really crossed the line. Okay, now I go ahead, I honor all of your dietary decisions. This is no judgment, right? But now these Impossible Burgers, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? These pure plant-based burgers, right? Now this for me, people complain about like the war on Christmas and the war on Thanksgiving. We're not going to talk about any of that now. Not going to talk about the war on Christmas. I am here to talk about like the war on meat products, right? Okay, you know what, vegan, vegetarian people, like I love you, like love your plants and love your things, but it's not fair that you get to make your plant food look like my meat food, okay? My meat food is my meat food, right? It's not fair, because I don't go around turning my meat food, make it look like your vegetarian food, right? I don't go around making like broccoli-shaped meat, right? Or like cauliflower-shaped hot dogs or something. No, I respect it. There's a boundary. I have my meat products, you have your veggie products. But now they've set the line, and now everything is turning impossible, right? And I like how they call it impossible, okay? And one of these days, I'll probably give in. I'll probably give in and try it, and I'll probably like it. Probably have to put enough barbecue sauce or mayonnaise or butter or whatever. But I'm sure that I'll like it. But, and I'll end on this. I took a quick scan around the room, and I see most of my friends are here. Most of the people I know are here, and I just want to say congratulations that you're here. Give all of yourselves a round of applause. Congratulations that you're here. You have made it through another holiday season. You have made it to another holiday season, and the holidays just sort of stack up one on top of another. Bam. Bam, bam, and I'm not even talking, I'm talking literally stacking one on top of another. You see it right here? Right there, see that? That's Halloween. Right, that big part right there, that's Thanksgiving. That's Christmas, New Year's. That leaves me just enough room for the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks. And then I unbuckle one, and then that gets me to Valentine's Day. So if I can do it, I know all of you can do it. So enjoy your last couple of holidays before we get a break. Thank you very much. I've been well. Have a good night. I'm going to hand it back out to your host, Joe Rinaldi.